6:43 is the time right now. Here's a look at some of the top stories we're following closely. President Biden says he believes Russia could use chemical weapons in Ukraine. Biden says Russian President Putin's back is against the wall as Russian troops are stalled in some areas. He says Putin has used chemical weapons in the past and warned of severe consequences if they're used in Ukraine. Today's Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson will face some questions from members of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Republican members are expected to suggest she was soft on crime, while Democrats will focus on her record as a public defender. There's a new push to bring back a monument of Confederate General Robert E. Lee. Fort Myers City Council removed this earlier this year. A local coalition, which include members of the group Save Southern Heritage Florida, says they think taking down the bust of Lee was wrong. The secretary for the Lee County NAACP says she thinks there's some kind of compromise here. Instead of having the bust front and center in downtown Fort Myers, she says it could be put in a local museum so people can learn about it in a space that's more educational. The mayor of Fort Myers says part of the reason the bust was removed was because it was vandalized. A group of women are saying the First Street restaurant in downtown Fort Myers refused to serve them and then called police to kick them out. They say that restaurant racially discriminated against them. One of the women in the group says she and her friends held an event at the restaurant a couple weeks ago and wanted to host another one this past Sunday. The owner says the restaurant could not accommodate the group because it was large enough to create a safety hazard. The group staged a sit-in and the owner called police, who say they were called to the restaurant to address people who were refusing to leave during closing hours.